The most sexually attractive behavior. A long time ago I sold cars. A great experience. If you want to significantly increase your social skills, conversational skills, body language, reading skills, etc., getting a job in face-to-face sales is useful. Anyhow, this one lady came in and wanted to test drive an SUV. Now, most test drives are not really test drives. They are very low-key enjoyment rides. The purpose from the dealership standpoint is to create a kind of puppy dog close. You give a family a puppy and let them keep it for a few days. They become so attached to it, they have to buy this. A test drive is kind of the same. A sneaky way to get the customer to pretend it's their car. Just to feel the newness of the car compared to their old one. But this one lady actually test drove the SUV. She asked to veer off our normal route and went on a less busy road. She would accelerate and then slam on the brakes to really test how the car would respond. After a lot of haggling, not only did she test the crap out of the car, but she wanted the best possible deal. She bought the car. A very hard-earned commission. Another time, way back in college, I had to take a class in library science or library something. This was way before the internet, so if you had to look up something, you had to understand the library system. Anyhow, the guy teaching the class was very laid back, but he said that he used to work for the IRS doing audits. And to pass the interview, he had to be interviewed by 3 guys at once. Since being an auditor requires very thick skin, he said the interview was brutal. They relentlessly let loose a nonstop barrage of difficult questions. The way to pass that interview was not to answer the questions correctly, but to answer them calmly and confidently. Banks also have to pass stress tests or else they'll get shut down. One of the biggest issues during the Great Depression was a bunch of bank failures. So to hopefully make sure that doesn't happen again, they have set up a system to make sure individual banks aren't ever on shaky ground. Most dudes hate frame tests from pretty ladies. Everything's going fine until she throws out some kind of bomb. Most dudes completely misunderstand these. They get knocked off balance, run home, and ask the internet why ladies are so mean. But frame tests are awesome. Passing frame tests with pretty ladies is like moving up higher levels of any video game. The more you pass, the more attractive you'll be. Getting frame tests from a lady is like SUV lady slamming on the brakes. Before she buys the car, she needs to make sure. So a frame test is a potential invitation back to her place. How do you pass these? With flying colors. It is much easier than you think. To learn more, visit mindpersuasion.com/3x3.